Hey, it's Calvin, also known as Romer, and this is Doki Doki Literature Club, and we're about to read Monica's poem. Now, I've been kind of debating whether it's Monica or Monica, but I guess like it doesn't matter as much as I'm trying to make it out like it's a big problem, but it's not really, you know. But she says it's not Monica or Monica, so I'm guessing it's Monica. That's what she said herself anyway, so let's get into this. We're going to have to give her our poem, of course, first. Hi, Calvin. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Haha. Shit. This is really weird. Okay, the reason why I keep this stuff in, is for a reason. It's for a reason because I did it with Skyrim. I think it's only fair I did it with this, you know, and I think it's, you know, it's important. Maybe I should update it. I actually think people were saying update it, and I think I might actually. I like it, Calvin. Wait, what? Did they skip over all the dialogue during that? Did the game continue? Oh man. That's not good. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Ahaha. Oh jeez. No. It kinda makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. Ahaha. If you say so. Yep. By any chance have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Wait a second. Maybe a long time ago. Did we not already talk about this? I'm getting really bad deja vu right now. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kinda like that. I wrote that poem for someone different. This is weird. Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I feel like she talked about him before though, or her, or whatever. Okay, here we go. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day, I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. When all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather. A dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds with a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legends do not exist. Wow. Where are we? Here we are. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Okay, so I haven't really been able to interpret the poems as I like the first few I got right, I think. But first of all, she did say she uses like extra spaces to like convey meaning, and I guess so, like it's kind of like a separation. The first thing I'm thinking, like obviously this is not self-explanatory, but it seems like there's obviously a lady who like understands the world better than everybody. Again, like I'm not the best at understanding poems. I never was. I always had my professor, Derek Coyle. I probably shouldn't say his. Well, no, his name is on the website of my college, so it doesn't really matter. Lost adrift, the sky, victim of a current of winds. Day after day I search. So she's the opposite of this person. She's like trying to search for something, but she knows legends don't exist. When all others have turned away. Okay, on the one day, okay, she lands in the hand of this lady. Okay, I'm not quite sure what she means by this, and I guess like maybe if I dig it a little bit deeper, maybe she'll explain it to me a bit more. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Okay, so is she saying that life is meaningless then? Like, if she's saying that in this poem, like, she thinks searching for answers, and if there are no answers, like, there are no legends or are no, like, mysteries, is she saying that the whole, like, life is meaningless? Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we all had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? Yeah, kind of, I guess. Like, I know, I think a lot of, like, when I was younger, I used to talk about that stuff a lot with my friends, like, oh, what's this meaning, or what does this mean, or what does that mean? And I think that it doesn't matter as much as it used to me. I guess I just don't think about it as much as I used to, what, like, the meaning of life is. I kind of just, like, have to go through, you know, just go through it and keep going. You'll kind of find your own meanings, and I think a lot of people are going to do that eventually, you know? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. True, Monica. I think you know that better than anyone. I want to just shove that in the face of people that say that Snape is a bad guy. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, did she say something I missed? I probably missed it completely. Here, Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you if your writing is good or okay or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it, and then the things you can work on. True. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange right now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Is this kind of like some kind of like symbolic thing that like Sayori isn't here, and like she, like in her poem, she felt like she was keeping things together for people, but she can't keep things together for herself, and if she's not here, maybe they're like kind of changing their personalities, maybe? In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighting the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Okay, so they know it is. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two to be all lovey-dovey. Like, I think I kind of agree in some way, I guess. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. That's a curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so... Wait, no, I think I asked you a question, Monica. Let's decide what everything we'll be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. Good. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle it all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. Yuri, like, you're not. You're really not, right? You know cursive. I don't know cursive. I can't write cursive. No. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can't tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder when she's not around. True that. That may be the case. But if I can't also be the leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations and help the atmosphere. I said that! I said you were good at cursive! Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes and she stares at her desk in focus and sorry guys, I cannot read today for some reason, and starts nodding to herself. Like, it's a perfectly formed sentence, I'm just not reading it properly. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Calvin. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way if you gave one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would really be appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting that I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble around a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle your baking on your own. Calvin may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance, so therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard would it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Calvin to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? What do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Calvin to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Calvin, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. So here's the dilemma. I haven't spent time with Yuri either. I haven't spent time at all with Monica. I haven't really got a chance to know Monica at all. I want to make sure Sayori's okay. I'm gonna be this is called being diplomatic. It's the thing you have to learn if you want to be a politician. I'm not a politician, but like you have to, like, you know, if someone's like, hey, I want healthcare in this place and I want healthcare in this place, but I want healthcare in this place. You pick the one that's outside it, so none of them get angry. That doesn't make any sense, but it's the way I'm like actually making this, like, you know, kind of like I guess makes sense to me. That's how I'm doing it. So Sayori, I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors and... But Monica said that Sayori will be helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Oh my god, they're making me actually choose something. I guess, like, since Monica's helping, I'll pick Monica then. Well, I guess I should be helping Monica. Yeah, you picked me. Hold on a second. Yeah. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have one Sayori as well. But Calvin was the one who... The music is very interesting. That doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. I agree. 100% it shouldn't have been that big of a deal. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah. We have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So you're gonna do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. It's technically most logical for Calvin to help one of you two, so I guess that's what we'll do. Okay, Yuri, I have not spent time with her yet. Well, probably I'll be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. It's nothing against you, Natsuki. I actually think you're one of the coolest people, like, ever, right? It's just that I've talked to everyone here, I feel like, apart from Yuri, so you'll be helping Yuri then, Calvin. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said it would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Calvin? Yeah, me. I guess I could say that I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki, what? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Calvin picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They really go well with my tea. I love cupcakes and tea. And nothing that I do for this event will compare to that, so, I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. You're the one trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken back by Yuri's words. When she already had trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. Yeah, it would be. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. Ah, I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone picks up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I'll prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide to not press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope to manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Calvin. I think that'll make a very productive team. Even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that... Do you? Jesus Christ, I'm so bad at reading today! I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reasons you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight down into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. The whole thing of like having to clean your room before someone comes over reminds me like of when I was younger, like, and I had to like my parents were at like a big match in like a big match for our country. Actually, it was like a country versus a country. I don't know what it was. I think it was soccer. I remember I invited my friends over and like we were planning on like just playing video games until like 4 a.m. like until like they got back, and then we heard a noise out of my backyard. It was dark. And like I was like, I'm gonna check it. I went down and I checked it, and there was nothing. But when I came back in, the guys were putting on their jackets, and I was like, what the hell? And they looked like they were like pale as a ghost, and they're like, man, like we're not getting fucking murdered. They stayed for a bit while longer, but like I think they were just, it was really funny. I thought it was funny. Thought I'd share a story. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I've nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Okay, so I'm going to end the video there, I think. Before we get really into things, I think it's probably a good idea to end the video here. And then we'll go back for more Doki Doki. This is, I have to think that this is going to be over fairly soon. Like, I don't think this is probably going to go on for much longer, is it? Who knows? I'll see you very soon.
Blue sky to forever. The green grass blows in the wind, dancing. It would be